All right, let's get to Vivek Ramaswamy because that was the other big story last night. Vivek announcing in his concession speech that he is suspending his campaign.
As of this moment, we are going to suspend this presidential campaign. And this is going to have to be, there's no path for me to be the next president absent things that we don't want to see happen in this country. And I think that I am very worried for our country.
Now, Vivek Ramaswamy has done a remarkable job if you consider the fact that he's never run for anything. It took a couple of months for people to figure out how to even pronounce his name, by the way. And there are people who still don't quite get it right. And he got 8% in the Iowa caucus, which is better, by the way, better than Kamala Harris 4 years ago would have gotten, or Beto O'Rourke. God, they ended up suspending their, I think Kamala suspended her campaign before the Iowa caucus even happened, right? And she was a senator from California and had previously been the attorney general and had been in public life for years and got glowing media coverage. And she wasn't even going to get like 2 or 3% in the Iowa caucuses. Vivek Ramaswamy just came out of nowhere, ran a brand new style of campaigning, and got 8% when no one expected anything from him. That said, he started his speech by telling his supporters, listen, I came here to tell you the truth. I try to tell the truth every time I have a chance, even if it's uncomfortable for people. And the truth is, as you just saw, he does not see a pathway to victory. And then he took that moment at a moment where he had the most leverage he's ever going to have in this entire presidential campaign. And he used that leverage to endorse Donald Trump.
As I've said since the beginning, there are 2 America First candidates in this race. And earlier tonight, I called Donald Trump to tell him that I congratulated him on his victory. And now going forward, he will have my full endorsement for the presidency. And I think we're going to do the right thing for this country.
And I expect Donald Trump to utilize that full support and leverage it to his advantage. Why is it important that Ramaswamy threw his support over to Donald Trump at this moment, at this time, last night in the middle of that news cycle? Well, because Nikki Haley, as you'll see in a few moments, tried to rewrite the script from last night's results and call this a 2-person race going into New Hampshire. Now, in New Hampshire, Nikki Haley is doing better than she is anywhere else. I mean, she's still losing by about 10 points to Donald Trump, but she's doing better than she's doing anywhere else. And Vivek Ramaswamy is polling around 5, 6, 7% in New Hampshire. I assure you that anyone who is committed to Vivek Ramaswamy in New Hampshire is not planning on voting for Nikki Haley. I mean, one of the major storylines over the last 6 months when the debate started in August between the candidates for the Republican nomination is that Vivek Ramaswamy and Nikki Haley hate each other. And there is no possible way that Vivek's support is going to Nikki Haley. The fact that he suspended and immediately said, I'm throwing all my support to Donald Trump, that's a huge boost for Donald Trump going into New Hampshire. I mean, giant. And it's very smart indeed for Vivek Ramaswamy to do that at this moment. In fact, it would probably be smart for Ron DeSantis to consider doing the exact same thing.